Let's get some prize picks in today, guys. Last night's picks went 4-2. I gave out this exact slip right here. The only picks I missed were Hernandez here and Hartenstein. So everything else cash. DiVincenzo, Green, Curry, and Venus all cash. So 4-2. That's only a 0.4x on your money, but still a good record. We also did manage to cash a 10x here in the Discord with a mix of League of Legends and NHL, as well as this 2x here with that push on Sexton and reverts down to a 5 flex. So get onto the board for today. I do have a full 6-man. We're going to kick it off right away with Terrence Mann here. We're going to grab him on the under 10.5 points. Go check on sportsbooks, or at least Bet365, for example. It's the same across all the sportsbooks, though. It's just towards the under 10.5. You can see minus 125. The higher the minus, the more likely it is for that to happen. So we're grabbing is under 10.5 here. Now for the rest of the picks, we're just going to be going with stacks. If you've been watching my channel, I love stacking players together. And the first stack is going to be over in the Denver Nuggets. It's going to be a double stack here with Jokic on his under 27.5 points. We're also going to be pairing this up with Jamal Murray on his under 7 assists. So you can see how this makes sense. If Jamal Murray is getting less assists, it's also likely that Jokic is getting less points. And there's a couple of reasons this makes sense, right? Let's say this game is a blowout, for example. They're going to be getting less minutes, so less points for Jokic, less assists for Murray. If it's a low-paced game with not a lot of buckets, again, less points for Jokic, less assists for Murray. If Murray's not getting assists, he's getting points instead. Again, less assists for Murray, less points for Jokic. So there's a lot of ways that these two guys could go under together, and they're kind of taking advantage of that correlation within the NBA. Now, the reason we're going unders instead of overs is if we do check this game state, so we're going to go to the Denver Nuggets. It is a tight game here, -4 spread with a decent total, but if we go and check the actual props, so for Jokic on the under 27.5, you can see there's juice towards his under rather than his over. And same thing with Murray. If we go check his assists, he's actually set at 6.5 with some juice towards the over. But as we saw on Prizepicks, we actually get him at 7, not 6.5. So we get that nice push potential on this line. To end it off, we're actually going to go to triple stack and we'll go check it out on Bet365 here. We have the Phoenix Suns game versus the Bucks. Again, it's a pretty decent pace matchup as well as a decent total. So we're not expecting a blowout, but what we could expect is maybe more points from the superstars. So what I'm thinking here is on the assists, we're going to grab Devin Booker on the under 6.5. And we're going to be pairing this up with both Grayson Allen and Nurkic on the under points. If this is a game where Devin Booker, Beal, and Durant are popping off, which does happen quite often, you're going to expect Booker to go under his assist, as well as Grayson Allen and Nurkic to go under their points. If we go and check these stats, for example, we go check Grayson Allen, Allen's points are going to be assisted quite often. His 3-point field goal mates are assisted 90% of the time. Even if his 2-point field goals are assisted 60% of the time. And basically most of his points are going to be from 3-pointers. If we check Nurkic, again, 60% of his points are assisted. And if we check Durant here, most of his buckets are 2 points and only 48.2% of those 2-pointers are assisted. And same thing with Beal. Again, most of his points are coming from 2-pointers and only 44.6% of those are assisted. Basically, I'm saying if these guys are getting a lot of points, they're going to be less assisted. So it makes sense for Booker to be under his assists, Grayson Allen and Nurkic to both be under the points. And you're hoping for a big show between the top scorers on the teams. So that is a full slip here. Make sure to join the Discord for more.